need to ensure that you have all of the necessary tools that you need to use to do your job close by. When you have used your box cutter, it's closed and put straight back into your apron. When you use your texter or marker, it's also placed in your apron. And your tape gun is always close by to where you are working. It is not time efficient to have to wander off and find another staff member and ask if you can borrow some of their equipment because yours is somewhere else and you can't find it. Try to avoid walking empty-handed from room to room. Often you can take items or flat-packed boxes, placing them into the designated area where they will be bundled later. If you are placing a piece of folded paper on the contents before sealing the box, do so. Then fold the flaps over and seal the box using a strip of tape. You would then, if you are using room stickers, place one sticker on the top of the box on the left-hand side. You would also place a sticker on both ends of the box at the side. Using your texter and in capital letters, you would write the contents of the box in more detail along the tape and place your initials on the right-hand side. You would then use another strip of tape to seal the box, ensuring that the marker and stickers won't come off. If we are not using sticky labels, you will need to hand write the details on the boxes. Seal the boxes as per the instructions. On both sides of the box, on the tape up the top, write the room name. On top of the box on the left-hand side, write the room name and a slightly more detailed explanation of the contents of the box. On the right-hand side, place your initials. Ensure your writing is neat, it's not too big or not too small. Once you have finished packing a box and it's been sealed, it may need to be moved into an adjoining area so that you have got enough space to continue working in the current area that you are in. It's important to remember that boxes can often be heavy. If you need help moving that box, you need to ask another staff member to come and help you. Or if it's very heavy, you may need to ask the project manager if they have a trolley. It is very important that when you go to move boxes, that you bend at the knees and that you are very careful to avoid any back damage. You also need to be very careful that you do not drag boxes, especially on floorboards, so that they don't damage. We are not removalists. Anything heavy is what we would want the removalist to move, but we will need to stack boxes in order to create more space and create an organised space in which we are working. You need to stack like boxes with like boxes. So for example, all book boxes stacked together on top of each other and all tea chests stacked together on top of each other. Once you have finished packing a box, it needs to be sealed up and labelled and ready to be moved into an adjoining area. You do not want to have a number of opened boxes in your space because it becomes messy and items can be unintentionally popped into other boxes and you don't know where they are. It is okay to perhaps leave one box unsealed where you might be waiting for some last minute items to be placed in there. Be aware that your project manager will place sticky notes on furniture and items throughout the house, listing instructions on what should be packed and what should be left in the home. Depending on the scope of the project and how many different categories are required, we may use a colour-coded sticky note system in order to label up each of the relevant pieces of furniture and items that match the correct categories. It's important that everyone knows what colour relates to what category. For example, all red stickers means that all of those items are going to storage and that items are clearly labelled, that the stickers actually stick on the item and that they won't fall off.